Good morning all. Today we are going to discuss about the QGIS, that is Quantum GIS software. So you all know that the QGIS is a GIS platform that is available as a free web download. It's a free software, which means it's an open source software. We don't have to pay for it. It's an open software so that you can directly download the software from the internet sources. So QGIS is a user-friendly open source geographic information system software which is licensed under JNU. That is GNU means a general public license, and it runs on Linux or Mac or Unix or Windows and Android, and it supports numerous vector, raster, databases formats and functionalities. As it's an open source software, you can directly download it from net, and it provides continuously growing number of capabilities and provide core functions and some plugins so that you can visualize, manage, edit or analyze the data and compose a printable map format just like our ArcGIS software system. Uh, yeah, it's function as a geographic information system software which allows you to analyze and edit the spatial informations, and in addition to composing and exporting the geographical maps, and it supports both raster and vector data which is stored in either point, line or polygon features in vector data formats. And when coming to raster formats, multiple formats of raster images are supported, and it also the software can georeference the images also, and yeah, it supports so many formats like shape files, coverages, then coverages we are not using coverages nowadays, then personal geodatabases, map info and so many other formats. And it also include a web map service and web feature services, and which are also supported to allow and the use of data from external sources also. Then and it can be this QGIS can be integrated with other open source GIS packages also, like the Post GIS, Grass GIS, Map Server, etc. And the plugins are written in Python or languages of coding, and QGIS can be also used with other softwares like Saga GIS. You may be heard about the Saga GIS and Cosmos, etc. Our ArcGIS software, you can create, edit or manage and export vector as well as raster data in several formats. Some of the capabilities include the digitization of the raster data or vector data, and the ability to create and edit the shape files, then georeferencing the images, then support and visualization of the OpenStreetMap. The OpenStreetMap is a collaborative project to create a free editable map of the world, which we can discuss it later, and an ability to create spatial database tables from shape files, then handling of spatial database, and there are so many tools for managing vector attribute tables also, like our ArcGIS software. But this is a what QGIS platform, QGIS environment where you can find the plugins and many tools. So when compared to our ArcGIS software, although both the QGIS and ArcGIS share a lot of similarities, including the data formats, but the map files produced in ArcGIS, that means the MXT, are not always easily accessible from QGIS and vice versa. That means the QGIS map files are fully not compatible with the ArcGIS. So this means that some of the mapping components produced in the ArcGIS, such as the labeling, then the MXT or symbolization, etc., will have to be recreated in QGIS if the users have to switch in between the two applications. So it's compatible, but some of the functions may not be compatible between when we switch between the two applications. So this is also an QGIS environment where you can find so many tools just like ArcGIS also. So, so what I mean is to give an introduction to simple introduction to QGIS software, and I want to give you some practical assignments based on it. So I will share you the details in the meantime. So thank you.